welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, DeAndre Savage. How you doing, DeAndre?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah.
Good to be here.
No, thanks for coming on, mate. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You've been a busy man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's all happening for you. But, you know, before we get into that, you obviously, when did you start boxing? How old were you?
I got a late start at boxing. I started when I was 25.
Yeah.
You know, before boxing, I played college football. You know, it didn't go the way I thought it would go. So I transferred over to boxing. I moved out to Las Vegas, and I started going to boxing gyms, and I started sparring with guys that had 30 fights, and I'm beating them in the gym. And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna give it a try. I said, I'm gonna give it a try. And you know, I started entering tournaments in the USA. I started entering tournaments. I didn't win any of the tournaments, but I felt like I got cheated a lot. You know what I'm saying? From politics. I think politics played a major part. But I did have a lot of knockouts though. I had a lot of knockouts. I set a lot of people on their butt. And I ended up finishing at number 4 in the country. And I went to the 2020 U.S. Olympic trials.
So it's all been happening for you then recently. You know, as we were saying, you've now joined with Christopher Lovejoy on a 3-year deal.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yeah, I signed with Christopher Lovejoy last week.
Why did you choose Christopher? Or how did it come about?
Well, I sparred Christopher before the Olympic trials. I sparred Christopher before the Olympic trials, and you know, he just stuck with me after that. You know, he always write me messages, and we talk every once in a while, and I keep up with him. I see he's doing good in boxing, and you know, he making good money, making good connections. You know, so you know, I'm like, I'll join the team with you. You know, let's go make it happen. Let's go make it happen. He called me. He called me when he got to Vegas. He came out to Vegas and we went to have dinner. And you know, he brought the contract with him and put the money on the table. And I couldn't turn him down, man. You know, I said, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I did see the picture with you sat at the table with the money in your hands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Christopher Lovejoy, good man, smart man too. He's a great he's great at marketing.
So what's going to make you different to Christopher Lovejoy?
You know, I got the skills. I got the power. I got the footwork. I got the mentality to go any country, anybody backyard and beat them. You know, Christopher Lovejoy know I can do it, and I know I can do it. It's just a matter of time before it happens.
Yeah. As you say, do you feel you're going to be more suited to the pro game rather than the amateur?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Especially with them 10-ounce gloves on. It's going to be a rude awakening. It's going to be a rude awakening in the heavyweight division. It's going to be a rude awakening in the heavyweight division. Mark my words.
Because obviously you've got your debut, as we were just saying, on June the 13th in Mexico. So that's obviously, you want to get that done and out the way first, get the first one on the record, and you know, move on from there. Is there anyone in particular you look at in the heavyweight division that you think, I can beat them, I could go against them, no problem?
You mean like anybody in the top 5, top 10, or you mean like anybody coming up?
Is there any names in your head that you think I'd like to get in with them? I could get in with them next week and beat them.
Honestly, I feel like I could compete right now with the top 5. I feel like right now, and I haven't had any pro fights. I feel like right now, I can compete with the top 5 in the heavyweight division, but you know, I got to build my record up. You know, I want to get some international fights. You know, come over there to the UK and fight some of the guys over there, and you know, I want to do it like that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over there and we're gonna have a camp over there and go to different gyms and stuff too and inspire over there, and we're gonna come fight over there once I get like maybe 3 or 4 fights. We're gonna come over there and fight.
It sounds like you really want to come and stir things up.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, I got to, man. It's boxing, man. You know, especially heavyweight boxing. You got to be very exciting. You know, you gotta sell tickets, man. You gotta knock people on their ass. You know, it's been a long time coming, man. I've been grinding a long time, and I feel like I'm a major underdog. I feel like I'm a major underdog, and it's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Do you think that gives you more sort of, you know, that gives you more fire in your belly, being the underdog, being the unknown person? Do you think that's giving you a bit more fuel to sort of go on and prove a point?
Yeah. Well, you know, coming from Flint, Michigan, you know, I feel like I've been an underdog, you know, just out the gate, you know, coming up as a kid my whole life, you know, we didn't really have much as a kid, you know, as a child. We didn't have much, you know. We struggled. I come from poverty, so you know, so coming from Flint, Michigan, I've always been an underdog.
So so to you, this, you know, boxing's giving you a lifeline. It's changed your life.
Yeah, it have changed my life. Like I always been a great football player, but like, you know, my older brother, he used to box. He was signed with Floyd Mayweather, DeAndre Savage Jr. And, you know, coming up, I was always, sometimes, not always, but sometimes I go to the gym and hit the bag. I was in the gym with him, Andre Durrell, Anthony Durrell. And, you know, this was before they was pro. You know, this is when they was in the amateurs. And, you know, Anthony Durrell is big time now. So, yeah. I always been around it, especially now being in Vegas. You know, I met so many people. You know, I've been in camp with Frank Sanchez his last 3 fights. You know, I've been sparring with Frank Sanchez. I helped him get ready for when he was on the undercard with Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just been great, man. Andy Ruiz was in the gym when I was sparring Frank, and Andy Ruiz, he seen how I was handling Frank and he liked it. So, you know, he like, you know, he invited me to his next camp. When I got out the ring, he came and got my number. And, you know what I'm saying, he said he's going to bring me into his next camp. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So who's kind of been your influences growing up? You know, who was the guys in boxing that you kind of looked at and thought, you know, that they're the guys that are paving the way. I want to be like them. Who were those guys?
You know, it's I like Mike Tyson. You know, I like Mike Tyson as a puncher. You know, as a knockout artist. I like Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying, as a talker. You know what I'm saying, as a mover, the speed. I like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying, as defense. You know, speed. You know, great marketer. You know, yeah, man. It's sometimes it's not all about fighting. You know, that's what I learned from Floyd. You know, it's about business and marketing, and you know, selling tickets, man, and getting your name out there.
Yeah. Well, you'll certainly get that with Christopher Lovejoy. He's, you know, as you say, he's all business now, and he's taking that approach now, isn't he? Where he's trying to get the boxers under his wing and work with them as well. So, yeah. It's good to see another guy coming through and another heavyweight, because, you know, it's the division, isn't it? The division where one punch changes all. And you sound like you've got the punch.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Christopher Lovejoy know that too. That's why, you know, that's why he signed. You know, he knows that, and that's the plan, man. We're gonna come over there. We're gonna come over there and we're gonna clean up some of those heavyweights over there, man. We're gonna clean up some of those heavyweights over here too. We want the heavyweights from Top Rank Boxing, you know, Matchroom, you know, we want to clean up the heavyweight division, man. That's what we want to do.
So we'll leave it on this. What's your message for the heavyweight division?
Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me. I'm coming. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Stay out my way. Stay out my way. Stay up from train tracks. Big Savage is coming.
Mate.
That's it.
Honestly, DeAndre Savage, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having me. Thank you.
No problem at all. And hopefully I can get you on after you've won your first fight in Mexico on June the 13th. And stay in touch, won't you?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. You take care.
All right.
God bless.
God bless you.
DeAndre Savage, he's got it all to do, all ahead of him. Pro debut on June the 13th out in Mexico. He's just signed a 3-year deal with Christopher Lovejoy. The man who talks the business now, you know, he's taking people under his wing and he's moving forward. So, yeah, really looking forward to seeing how he manages his fighters and how he deals with things. But DeAndre Savage sending a message there at the end, you know, don't sleep on him. He's coming. So, you know, he's put his warning out to the heavyweight division. So, yeah, thanks for coming on and wish you all the best for June the 13th. So, yeah, if you like the video, head over to YouTube, type in JG's Fight Talk, hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much.
Are you ready?